When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On target over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw its heart. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Blue Devils are flying down the field. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw again. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong, and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The shotgun on third down. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkins. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yards.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How do I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Often play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bill today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Georgia State.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins.
Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Kendricks. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kendricks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it set up on the outside. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers that lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Hart. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Wilkins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the offense just going to spike it here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught over the middle. It's Kendricks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And he's just going to spike it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Blue Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kendricks. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Ingram. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Catch in the middle. It's Kendricks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Hart. He's going for the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Duke! And that one will give him the lead.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bill today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 8 over Georgia State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a 1st down.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he...
There he goes to the left. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go with a direct snap. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll set up to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll try to sneak it. The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hart. This one's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now they regain the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Complete to the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Makes the grab. It's Wilkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Going for 6. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Duke. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. The sure hands, it's Kendricks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Kendricks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He wants to throw it again. He's going to take off. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback extends the play. Hubs it downfield. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT.